This morning we're making Scotch eggs. This was a favorite of my mother-in-law, Dorothy Abernethy. And we're going to start by boiling some eggs. Scotch eggs are soft or hard-boiled eggs wrapped in sausage, covered in breadcrumbs, and either baked or deep fried. I want to soft boil these eggs, so we'll leave them to cook for 6.5 minutes. When we bake the final product, the yolks will finish cooking. There are a number of different theories about the origins of Scotch eggs and no firm conclusion. However, it's generally agreed they did not originate in Scotland. As a cold item, the London department store Fortnum & Mason claims to have invented Scotch eggs in 1738 as a traveler's snack. Scotch eggs are a common picnic food in the United Kingdom, where packaged Scotch eggs are available in supermarkets, corner stores, and motorway service stations. I'll now take a pound of breakfast sausage, some breadcrumbs, to wrap around the 5 peeled eggs. The eggs are drying in paper towel. We want to make sure the eggs are dry before we wrap them. Now I'll chop some spring onions and add them to the sausage. After mixing well, I'll divide the sausage into 5 equal parts to wrap around the eggs. To wrap the eggs, I need to flatten each piece of sausage to a very thin layer. This is so that when I bake the wrapped eggs, the sausage will cook all the way through. I like to season the breadcrumbs. Not everyone does this, but I'll add a little bit of Mrs. Dash's, some ground mustard, and some paprika for smoky flavor. Here I'll coat each sausage-wrapped egg with an egg wash and then the seasoned breadcrumbs. Now that all the preparation is done, it's time to cook the Scotch eggs. I'll be baking them in this Lodge cast iron Dutch oven. Cooking the Scotch eggs requires that they bake at 350 degrees for 40 minutes. Now, if you've never used a Dutch oven before, you may be wondering how I'm going to regulate the temperature. Well, that's a formula that's been worked out based on the size of the pan and the number of charcoal briquettes. In my case, for my 10-inch deep Dutch oven, I'll need 21 briquettes with 1/3 on the bottom and 2/3 on the top. It's been about 40 minutes and time to check on the progress. I'm sweeping away the ash so that when I lift the lid, it doesn't tumble in. Wow, they smell, sound, and look great. Time to eat. And there you have it, folks. Dorothy Abernethy's Scotch Eggs, done to perfection. Now that is one tasty Scotch egg. This is Peter Ristow, the Tadpole Trekker, signing out from the Pandemic Base Camp.